Oh hey, I'm back. Today we're gonna go into the mountains to make some herbal medicine from St. John's Wort. But first we gotta go drive to the liquor store to get some vodka for our tincture. We're gonna make a tincture and a herbal oil.
It's gonna be playing some rap music.
This little guy is gonna be practicing.
Not little.
This very large guy is gonna be practicing his driving skills because he's gonna get his end soon.
Do what you gonna do when they come for you.
Okay, I got the goods.
Alcohol.
It's always so awkward for me going to the liquor store, and I always get ID'd, but I didn't get ID'd this time, so that must be getting old. I picked these up on the side of the road for my other son, who's a little entrepreneur and flipping things. They just need some cleaning. And then he can flip those and make a little pretty penny. You don't actually have to come all the way up into the mountains to find these, but it is fun. Okay, so I've come up on this nice little patch. I see that it has lots of nice open flowers on it, and the flowers on it aren't too spent or anything, so I'm going to collect these. I got my backpack. I'm just gonna freeball them right into this backpack because it's new and whatever. Let's get a closer look here. So this is St. John's Wort. It's Hypericum perforatum. See how there's tiny little perforations in the leaf? That's what the perforatum stands for. And it's a cool identifying feature, but it has these beautiful yellow tops. And if you're picking enough of them, you will get stained red fingers. It's really antiviral. People use it as an antidepressant in a tincture form. You gotta check out the contraindications if you're taking any medications, of course. But it kind of captures like the beautiful sunny summertime. And I know when it's like, if it's cloudy for one day, I'm like, I'm depressed. So St. John's Wort is a good one. It's really antiviral. People have used it with HIV, and they use enough of it daily so that they can keep AIDS at bay. Like it doesn't turn into AIDS, which is pretty crazy. So if you have anything viral going on, St. John's Wort is one to consider. Another thing would be nerve pain. If you're dealing with any sort of nerve pain, St. John's Wort is one to look at. In roughly 3% of the population, people experience photosensitivity, meaning that they burn easier going out in the sunlight when taking St. John's Wort. That is something to look into for yourself. You can make a really healing infused oil with St. John's Wort, and that can actually be protective of the sun. So internally, you may find it's too much sunshine for you, and externally it shows you how to live in a really hot climate, so to speak. Just want to harvest these flowering tops. You can get a few leaves in there, that's totally fine. My children have long left me, and I have a bag full of St. John's Wort, so let's get back home and make it into medicine. You guys, a little baby bird, well, it's not a baby, but it's a bird, was hit by a car. So on the way back, I had to pick it up. I couldn't just leave him there. He's still alive. There's one thing about me, there'll always be a side quest, so I'm gonna bike this guy home and see what we can do for him. If not, just be with him while he ends his days. This is our little guy. He is alive. I can feel him breathing. 2 birds just flew right by. Look at, he heard the birds and he sat up. Good job, little buddy. Let's give him some lavender. I'm going to see how he responds to this tuning fork. It's a weighted tuning fork in the Schumann resonance, so that's like the Earth's heartbeat. I'm not gonna touch him yet, I'm just gonna let it. His poor little beak looks a little broken. And sometimes it's just the journey that they need to die. But either way, he's okay. When I found him, he was like laying in the middle of the road, just getting like blown around by cars. So rude. Life is very hard sometimes, my friend. Let's do some more biofield tuning. Came by at the right time, my friend. Oh. So sweet. May the Lord bless you and keep you. So after that side quest, we are back to our St. John's Wort mission. Smells so good. If you're wondering what's in my teeth, that is comfrey packed into my gums for tooth and gum health, because if I'm in the garden, why not? Sign me. We are not going to make an oil today because we need to make sure that some of the water content dries out of it so that our oil does not go rancid. So we're going to make 2 tinctures. Well, we're going to make 1 tincture. I just had 2 small bottles. So herbal medicine is people's medicine. All you do is chop it up. Wait, can you see better? That doesn't matter. You just chop it. You chop it and drop it right into the container. I don't need a lot of these stems because I got a lot of flowers. But you just chop it into your containers, and then we're just going to cover it with alcohol. It's literally so easy to make a tincture. You can make your own medicine. Don't think too hard about it. St. John's Wort is one that you should, if you're on medications, you should just like check out if it interacts with those. But I mean, other than that, it's fairly straightforward. You just pour some alcohol on top, and Bob is your uncle. So that bird thing was kind of crazy, hey? It's kind of weird because my mom just passed away, and I walked her home, so to speak. So that was kind of recent as well. So interesting little flashback moment to just walk people into the afterlife, walk birds into the afterlife. Hey, why not? One thing that is really cool about this tincture and oil is that it turns blood red when you're extracting the hypericin. Oh, and for the oil, all you have to do is the exact same thing, except instead of dumping regular vodka, 40%, or if you're in the States, 80 proof, you pour oil on it. If you're in a hot climate, you can use coconut oil if it's going to stay in a liquid state. Or if you're in a cooler climate where it's not going to always be in a liquid state, you can use a grapeseed oil or olive oil or avocado oil, whatever you want. Jojoba oil. Okay, so the only thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you cover your mark. Mark is just fancy herbalism term for plant material. This is my old vodka that's like far too strong. so I'm just using the rest of it up. Yeah, you just got to make sure that you cover the whole thing with the vodka, so that, because anything that's sticking out the top is going to be at risk of getting moldy or whatever. You can put a stone or a weight on top if you'd like, but it's pretty good. It's good to go. Guys, just stick a lid on top and put it away in your cupboard for 4 to 6 weeks, and then it's ready to use. You can put it in little dropper bottles, and yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for like a few minutes, and then I'll show you how it turns red. Look. Wow. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys liked my little vlog-ish thing today. So see you next time, and if you like the vibe, subscribe.